It is time.
Well, hey, we got a song that actually Chris Salvato, Mr. Chris Salvato, brought in. You want to tell us a little about Leon Thomas and why did you bring Leon Thomas in today?
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, I'm glad you guys picked this one because this is a really unique song, and this guy does this crazy thing that's like a jazz yodel, like what do you I guess they call it, like scat, bebop, whatever. It's really unique. I was first exposed to this song. I went to Jazz Fest, I think in 2013, somewhere around there. Carlos Santana was performing that year, and he also had this clinic where he sat a bunch of people down, much like what we're doing right now, and played a bunch of songs, and we all kind of listened to them together, and he gave his take on this music and how it made him feel. And this was one of the songs that he played. And he said something along the lines of, this guy was channeling this from a higher dimension. You know, he's like one of those Saturn guys, Saturnalia type people. So if you know anything about Saturnalia and Saturn, there's all this lore and legacy and mysticism surrounding the planet Saturn. That's a very deep rabbit hole that honestly I'm not very good with, but it's a thing amongst some very, very heady musicians. And this is that guy's whole vibe, you know, like the Sun Ra camp, and I think this guy's a little bit lesser known, but yeah, this song is just from another planet. We'll put it like that. It's pretty crazy.
All right, let's go to Saturn with Leon Thomas with his song One.
If we all could love one another, all the world could be as one. Just take time to love one another, all the world could be as one. Black man, white man, standing together, no more fighting to be done. Yellow, red man, dancing together, all the world could
Here
be
it comes.
as one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man.
Preach it, baby, preach it.
I'm saying, I don't know what you're saying, but I missed it.
Wow.
Right?
It was a sick sax solo.
Was that like random reindeer jingle bells?
Yeah. That's what he's holding in his hand right now on the album
Oh,
cover.
yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this is pretty cool. I've definitely heard Sun Ra and stuff like that. I totally get that Sun Ra vibe, and I've heard many scat stuff. I love like good jazz scatting, and I like Kirk Elling and stuff like that. But I've never heard a guy do that with his throat. That was
love this
crazy.
Yeah.
My business partner and I at the Summit Music Hall, we try so hard to emulate that yodel thing that he does. My partner's really good at it. I'm not even going to try because I'm not very good at it. But my partner at the Summit actually does what he does pretty well. Put a lot of practice into it.
Is it just using the throat, or do you have to use your hands or anything? Are you like hitting your throat? I don't know.
He's probably doing everything. He's probably doing everything he can.
It's all on the diaphragm. It's not a hand thing at all. Yeah, it's like it's almost like there's some kind of lever, like right here, like in your esophagus, or like right beneath, like in your diaphragm, and it's like an on-off switch, and it makes you hit that intervallic weird yodel thing, and then you add the vowel shapes with your mouth. You know, it's hard. I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's a special talent.
What'd you think, Cam?
I was not surprised when that stuff started happening because Chris recommended this song.
I thought it was dope as fuck. I thought it was some cool shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Me too.
yes,
Really
out of the
cool.
box, he went for it.
Mhm.
You know, was a little bit like tense.
And this was made in 1969.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounded like some Frank Sinatra shit at first. This was some like, you know, hippie vibes with the
Mhm.
lyrics coming together and all that. And then it just took on a life of its own, you know.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Also, Robert Christgau wrote of the significance behind Leon Thomas's vocal abilities in his rock album record guide. He said that he turned scatting from a virtuoso trick into an atavistic call from the unconscious. And I totally agree with.
Atavistic mean.
Yeah, I have no idea. But I just wrote it down. So, but I think what he's trying to say is like, I feel like when he's doing that, the dude is literally not thinking about what he's doing. He's just channeling, you know, that big circle, you know, where it's
Right.
like whatever God or higher spirit or flow
Oh,
or
the big circle.
yeah, the big circle, right?
Big circle.
I like
What a phrase.
Yeah, or like whatever you want to call it, right? And I feel like he's tapping right into it. You know how like when you watch a jam band guitar player and he's just pulling out
Yeah,
phrases
man.
right
Yeah.
out of thin air, you know what I mean?
Right.
He's just like getting
Yeah.
like his muse and inspiration. And so I feel like this guy is literally just like letting it rip like a lawnmower. You know what I mean? He's just like, wham, I'm gonna just whatever's gonna come out, it's happening.
I agree.
What
That's
did
all
you
about.
Oh, it is what it's all about.
Embodiment of
Yeah.
that thing, man. That thing that we're all looking for all the time. It's just this is the vocal home base. for
He's
that.
motorboating life.
He is. Motorboating life.
Definitely, you know, I bet his lips were wet as hell, Chris, when he was done doing this.
And life got a little slobbery too.
Yeah. What did you think, Katie?
Well, I don't know what I thought. Chris did give us a warning. It's like a weird yodeling sound with his mouth, but I
Right.
was not expecting that. I am kind of disappointed. You said it's from 1969,
Yes.
and yeah, I'm disappointed that craft hasn't carried on throughout the years.
You never know. There might be some
Like,
weird throat
people
yodeler out
see
there.
the jam band guitar, and they've like
Yeah.
emanated the jam band guitar and seen someone who they want to be like, I want to play like them. Like, why haven't more people heard Leon Thomas and said, I want to do that?
I feel
I
like
have
Katie,
not
I'll
heard
say
enough of
this. I'll say this, Katie. I was lucky to be on tour as front of house engineer with Rusted Root. Michael Glebicki is a wonderful torchbearer for this type of channeling of vocal energy. He does some like almost didgeridoo type vocal things. Such a unique talent. If you ever get the chance to go see Rusted Root live or Uprooted live, which is Michael Glebicki's side project, so to speak, right now. They play all the Rusted Root material. He also just performed "Send Me on My Way" with Eggy at Levon Helm Studios.
cool.
Super cool.
Yeah.
But I definitely recommend checking out Rusted Root to get a small taste of what happens here through Michael Glebicki. He's very good at it.
I feel like when
Cool-
you're
cool vocals.
I feel like when you're that good with like your mouth game and like mouth throat control, then you just go into the beatboxing. You know, you don't do
Right.
like scatting. You just start beatboxing because the really good beatboxers, they're literally doing like a dubstep, like,
Right.
you know, throat singing thing while they're, you know, doing intricate drum things with their mouths. And so people, if you're good at like doing that kind of shit, then that's like the best way to go for it.
There's
right?
also the guy in Police Academy movies,
Well, yeah, but you know, Michael Winslow.
Michael Winslow. Thank you for knowing that.
He's awesome.
I want to drop a name in the ring. Josh Goldfarb is a local promoter in Columbus who boxes BM music, and this dude is on another level. And yeah, we should react to some of his shit straight up.
Yeah, you know, definitely. This is the first of many times, and so the next time we will listen to some other things. But why don't we move
Bring
on
him
to
on.
the next one,
We
which is
gotta
a
finish
fan
the
pick.
song, man.
Oh, we're not even done.
We're not even
Hell
done.
yeah! I was bringing in for a
Oh,
close, but let's
little
keep
bit more.
going.
Let's just keep going.
I feel like SpongeBob right now, where he's listening to jazz and he just has like his eyebrow up.
Oh, it's he's like,
not playing sax, is he? It's like somebody in his band.
Ooh, there he is.
No, he's not the sax player. I don't think he is.
Dude's got to have some balls to do that on stage.
And people are like, yeah, and like clapping. Because if he just did that on the street in New York, people would think he's crazy. But because he's on stage, they're like, this is art.
Whoa, get out of here.
All the world could be as one. Black man, white man standing together. All the
I'm really about the message too.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
all
good.
about unity. Yeah, that's big time. And it's
Especially
straight
from that
unity, too.
time.
Oh yeah. Well, now
Absolutely.
still holds true.
Spirits known and unknown. Good stuff.
Really nice. Great pick, Chris.
Yeah, that was interesting, man.
Really, really nice. Really appreciate you bringing that to the show.
I like that it's on like the Flying Dutchman records.
Yeah, it's on Flying Dutchman Records. Hi, this is Mike with Galaxy Jams Reacts. We hope that you enjoyed that React video. Be sure to check out the links below of when we're going to be live streaming our next show and also how to watch full episodes. Please hit that subscribe button. Every single one helps.